Hey guys, it's Destiny.Lashay here, and today I'm back with another Airforce video, and I'm back with some extra good news today because I finally swore in. Yes, I am officially a part of the United States Air Force. My last video was about what to do when you go and talk to a recruiter for the first time. So if you're interested in that, please go check it out. But today I'm going to be talking about my experience swearing in. I'm also going to be talking about what I did at Meps yesterday, what the doctor told me during my consultation, and what I'm going to be doing from here on out. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So yesterday I swore in at Meps, which was Thursday. So Wednesday night, I spent the night at the hotel. My brother drove me there. I had to be there by 7. That was check-in. And then I also had to have lights out by 10, but I didn't. I actually went to bed at like 3 in the morning, which was terrible because I had to wake up at 4. We got a wake up call at 4 o'clock. I also had a roommate. My last time going to Meps and having to stay at the hotel, I didn't have a roommate, and I thought I was gonna get lucky again, but I didn't. But it was okay because she was a really nice girl and we actually had a lot in common. We set an alarm for 3:30 and our wake up call was 4 o'clock, and then we had to be down for breakfast by 4:30. For breakfast, the hotel had a buffet downstairs in the lobby. They had sausage, eggs, cereal, yogurt, just light things and healthy things that we could eat before we went to Meps. Breakfast was about 30 minutes, and then we were told to line up with our roommate, and we lined up girls first and then boys after us. We all then got on a shuttle. All the girls got on one shuttle and all the boys got on one big bus because there were more boys than girls, but that's okay. Girls were still holding it down. We drove about 25 minutes to the Meps building, and from there we waited to go through security for about another 20 minutes. As we went through security, we had to set our bags, all of our belongings in a tub, and then went through a security check, and then they swiped us to make sure we didn't have anything dangerous on us, and then they gave us a visitor's pass. After that, we went up to the military floor, and I went to my liaison's office. They gave me a packet and sent me to the medical department. I had already had my physical last time, so I just told them I had a consultation, and then they gave me an envelope and told me to send with everyone else who had a consultation, which it was about 12 other people. They sent everyone who had a consultation downstairs and told us to wait on the shuttle because the shuttle was going to take each and every one of us to our appointments. There were people who needed their eyes checked out, some people who needed to get their ears checked out. Me in particular, I had to get my heart checked out because I had a heart murmur when I went for my physical last time. There were also 3 other people who had heart murmurs like me, and so we all went to that same doctor's office. When we arrived at the doctor's office, we told them we were there with the military, and then they made us fill out paperwork. Then they started calling all of us in for our individual appointment. While I was in there, the doctor gave me an echo, which is basically a sonogram for your heart, and then he also listened for abnormal heartbeats. I was sent back and I waited. We all waited for about another 30 minutes, and then they started calling each and every one of us in for our results. When I went in there, I was super nervous because what he tells me determines whether or not I will be able to join the Air Force. So he brought me in, I sat down, looked at the computers, which had all the pictures of my heart and the videos of my echo, and he just was sitting there clicking. And I swear he sat there clicking and looking for about 5 minutes. So I was just like, oh my gosh, is something wrong? Am I going to be able to join? But everything turned out okay. He cleared me. He did tell me I had heart leakage, which is also heart regurgitation. He told me that I will probably have to worry about that in the future when I get older, but for now, I'm good to go. And what heart regurgitation is when your heart valves leak and that heart leakage pumps backwards into your heart, which sounds super scary. And I will eventually get that checked out, but I'm going to wait until after I join the Air Force so I can get in on some of that insurance, you know? But yeah, for now I'm good and I'm cleared to go to the Air Force. I went back to the lobby after that, and everyone I was with got cleared, and we were all super happy and in a good mood. We actually all made pretty good friends because we were all going there for the same reason. We were all going to the same thing. We exchanged social medias, and hopefully I'll still be able to keep contact with those people I made friends with. After that, we waited on the shuttle to pick us back up, and then we went to Meps again, and we went to the medical department and they told us to wait. They reviewed our paperwork that the doctor signed off on. Then they started separating us one by one. After that, we still had to go give fingerprints and fill out more paperwork. More paperwork, more paperwork. Luckily, I was one of the first people who were able to go, and I got to swear in. After I finished doing my paperwork, I went back to my liaison's office. He signed off, took a couple more fingerprints, and then he told me, run hurry and go to the front desk so you can swear in by 2:30. I had to rush because it was like 2:26, but I did make it to the room. The guy at the front desk actually was messing with me. He was like,
"Sorry, you ran out of time. You aren't going to be able to swear in right now."
He was just joking. And so I went into the room and there was about 15 other people who were swearing in. There was Guard, there was Marines, Army, Air Force, they were all there. And we waited on an Army captain to come in. He read off procedures and other things that we needed to know before swearing in. He then took us into the ceremony room. He lined us all up in the order we were going to be in for the ceremony. He told us how to stand and what to do when we were swearing in, and he also told us what we were gonna say. And then we did a practice ceremony, and then after that, he brought everyone who had families in there. Me, unfortunately, my family wasn't there, but it's okay. They'll be there at my final swearing in ceremony. We swore in and we took pictures. So for me, yesterday when I swore in, I was swearing into DEP. And DEP is Delayed Entry Program or Delayed Enlistment Program. They both mean the same thing. Individuals who are going into active duty or who swear into DEP. Swearing into DEP is basically just enlistment into the inactive reserves. So me swearing in yesterday was me making an agreement that when I'm called at a specific date, boot camp, that I will be ready to serve. So that's what I did. After swearing in, we all went out of the ceremony room, and then I went back to my liaisons. I had to fill out a little bit more paperwork. People who had already picked their jobs or were given their jobs were given specific dates when they were going to leave. Me, I still have to do job counseling with my recruiter, and I'll actually be doing that next week. I'll also keep you guys updated on what job I'm going to pick and my leave date. Be watching for that video. After that, I had to fill out a little bit more paperwork. The guys there made me do weightlifting. I was not ready for that. What they made us do was do a deadlift. We picked it up, and then we lifted it up above our head, and each time we did that, they would add more weights on to see how much we could do. The importance of the weightlifting was that the more weights we could lift, the more jobs we can qualify for, so that's why that was significant. Me, I only was able to do it twice, but it's okay. I'm still hopeful that I'll be able to qualify for a lot of jobs because I had a high ASVAB score. Also, if you're interested in watching that video, I have it up on my channel, how I scored an 82 on the ASVAB. So if you're interested in that, please go check it out. But anyways, after that, he made me sign one more contract, and he said, "Congratulations on joining the US Air Force." And I was like, I was also really happy because I was super tired and I was ready to go home, and I was there for hours. So I was there from 4:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, so 12 hours. So after I left, I called my recruiter and he told me congratulations, and then he told me I'll be doing all the job counseling and stuff next week. He also told me when I have my meeting with him, I'll get a little bag, a drawstring bag that has the United States Air Force on it, and then a t-shirt that has the same on it, and a water bottle. So hopefully next time I film a video, I'll be able to have my US Air Force t-shirt on. Yeah, I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, comment if any questions that y'all may have. If you have any more questions about what the DEP program is, or any questions about swearing in that I didn't answer, please comment. I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. I'm very active in the comments. I will definitely respond if you have questions, so please do that. Please continue to follow me on my journey in the US Air Force. I will continue to document things even after I get out of boot camp. But thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.